Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the World Stage Arts Education and Performance Gallery, dedicated to seeking light through sound. Enjoy the show.
We're open. Clap your hands. The World Stage is open in person. Well, everybody's just excited tonight, and this is our first night open for how many years we've been closed? 2 years, 2.5, 2.5 years. COVID didn't win. The World Stage is still alive in beautiful Leimert Park. Yes, Billy Higgins and Kamal Daoud, we want to thank you. So tonight, we have the pleasure of having one of our own. But before we get to that, I just want to welcome all of you. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for coming. We are changing the format. So tonight, I have this very sweet young lady that's going to come up, Akilah Bailey, and she's going to talk to us about the new transition that I'm sure all of you are going to love. Come close. Get the resemblance?
Thanks, Mom. That's my mother. Well, hello, everyone. And everyone viewing live stream. We got to do better than that. Come on, we're open. We're open. So our live stream is getting a little facelift, and we got a little upgrade. So I'm just here to give you the sauce on how we move forward from here. Is that all right? All right, so really, it's really simple, so I don't want anyone to be thrown off or intimidated. So if you're viewing this right now, you're viewing it on Facebook or YouTube. And next week, in order for you to view the live stream, you're going to have to click the link. It's going to be on View Stub, and that is going to allow you to purchase the live stream. For the last couple of years, you've been able to watch the live stream for free. But as we upgrade, we need to upgrade on that fee. So no more viewing for free. Catch that bar? That was a little rhyme there. It's okay. You can clap for me. It's okay. There you go. Plug that in there. So every week the link will be different. So all you're going to need to do is look for the post of the artist that it's going to be for every Friday. You click the link, and it will prompt you on how to move forward. And you will receive like a confirmation of the link, and it'll be just like you're watching live, but you will have to get it from the View Stub link. So just to be clear, once again, next week, in order to view the live stream, you're going to have to go on the link for View Stub to purchase the live stream. Now, the good thing is that you'll see it on Facebook, so I'll make sure it's circling around enough times for you to catch it. But even on Instagram, if you catch it on the story, you can go to the hyperlink, you can go to the website to catch the link for the live stream. So this will be the last time on Facebook and YouTube. We've enjoyed our time together. We've loved it, but now we're moving on. Can everybody say upgrade? Upgrade. So thank you once again, everybody who has been viewing. Your comments, your likes, your shares, they have all been beneficial and effective, but we're just going up higher. And we are going to continue to do great things and bring great concerts, great artists, and just bless the people with music and light. All right.
Okay, so to simplify that, Ms. Akila, what should we do? Just hit the link, right? Click the link. So that's hey, I like that. Click the link. Yeah, so tonight, is Bobby West in the house? Okay, everybody, Bobby West on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bobby West, Bobby West, Bobby West. Oh, y'all gonna let me come out like that by myself? 1, 2, 3. Bobby West, Bobby West, Bobby West, Bobby West, Bobby West, Bobby West, Bobby West. Well, okay, maybe he's not here. Y'all want me to tell a joke? I have a famous joke. Okay. Everybody knows my joke about the bad accident on the freeway. The cops pulled over the last survivor that was on the bus. Very bad accident. And the cops wanted to interview the last survivor. The last survivor just happened to be a monkey. So the officer said, well, Mr. Monkey, what was going on the bus when everything happened? The monkey said, the officer said, monkey, they were smoking? And the monkey replied, he said, well, what else were they doing, Mr. Monkey? The monkey said they were doing this. The cop said, they were drinking on the bus, monkey? Monkey said. Officer said, what else were they doing on the bus, monkey? Monkey said. Officer said they were performing lewd acts on the bus, monkey? Mr. Monkey. And the monkey replied. The officer said, well, Mr. Monkey, what were you doing when all of this was going on? And the monkey said, Bobby West is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a hand. So, we're open. We are open. We are open. So feel free, donation based, to get in. And what a pleasure. And just to lift up the name James Leary. James Leary in the house, y'all. He never left. James Leary is in the, there's a bass case back there. When Trudy gifted us with that bass case, I said it's going to be like the Apollo. When you come in, you got to put your hands on Dr. Leary's bass case. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you so much. Bobby.
Thank you.
Are we ready to throw up the music? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for Bobby West.
Thank you all very much. We're so pleased to have with us on bass, Mr. Kevin O'Neill. Perhaps you've noticed, he's just one of the most musical bass players I've ever had the good fortune of working with. He is just a musical man, and I'm very delighted to have him with us this evening. Thank you. On drums, we have the great Gerald Ballard. I am a lucky guy this evening to have these two wonderful musicians join us. We want to thank you all for coming out. We really do appreciate you being here. You could have went anywhere this evening, but you came here to join us, and we are just so grateful for that. We will also like to use this moment to do a little shameless plugging. I have a new CD that's out. Yeah. And there are several reasons why it's a very special occasion, actually. It's the first recording that's released retail that was recorded at the World Stage's recording studio. Some of you might wonder, well, who was the engineer that did this wonderful engineering for these records? Next to our good friend, Tomoaki Sato. Tomo! Tomo! Just one day, Tomo appeared. And it's been great ever since. We have some wonderful illuminaries in the audience this evening, and a few Baptists. See Brother Paul Livingstone over there. Brother Paul Livingstone. What is that distinction? Paul is the greatest sitar player that I've ever heard. And Paul is the greatest sitar player that I know. And I know of one, and it's Paul, but he's great. If you all don't mind, we're going to just take a little time to dedicate this entire evening to the memory of the great bassist, Mr. James Leary. I don't have a prop right now, but James recorded our latest release that we call Big Trippin'. And we call it Big Trippin' for a reason, but I won't get into it right now. But we were fortunate enough to have one of the greatest bass players to ever walk this planet, Mr. James Leary, perform with us. And during the time, you know, the way life is, during the time, little did we know that this recording would always be one of his last recordings. And then for that reason, we are both humbled and inspired in equal measure. So with that, we play this song for the great bassist, Mr. James Leary.
Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Morgan Sam, and I am the founder of a newly formed nonprofit by the name of Jazz Zone Jazzabration. Some of you may know us in the past as the Jamming Foundation in 2010. You may know us as the Living Legend Foundation in 2012. You may even know us as recently as 2020 as the Leimert Park Jazz and Blues Society with Miss Barbara Morrison. But now we are Jazz Zone Jazzabration. And we have an honor to bestow on Mr. Bobby West that we have been long wanting to do. And so we would like to take this opportunity to present him and give him his flowers in front of you. So, Mr. Bobby, this is a City of Los Angeles Certificate of Recognition is hereby presented to you, pianist Bobby West, living jazz legend. The council person of the 10th District, and on behalf of the full council of Los Angeles, I'm pleased to join this at the time was Leimert Park Jazz and Blues Society's Jazzabration as they recognize and honor you on this day for keeping music alive for the next generation. Your passion and mission to ensure that music lives on in the hearts and minds of future generations is truly commendable. I stand here before you and present this in your honor.
Thank you. Miss Linda Sam, everybody. Linda. Linda does this based on her passion, her relentless devotion to the music and the arts, her unwavering support for the local musicians here in the community. And I just can't take this without honoring Miss Linda Sam, because she goes above and beyond and sideways. And we are so appreciative of that, because community artists have always depended on people like Linda Sam. And there's a very good reason for it. It's like we could not continue on with our infinite search for the right notes if it weren't for people like Linda and her most wonderful organization here. I am both humbled and inspired in equal measure. I'm going to accept this award this evening, and if you all would indulge me, I would like to share the accolades of this award to the memory of the great bassist, the great musician and composer, Mr. James Leary. This is my plug now. We're going to release our new record this evening. And it features the wonderful, priceless, and precious playing of the late James Leary. With that said, we are fortunate enough to have James's daughter, Trudy, here this evening. Trudy, where are you? There she is, Miss Trudy Taylor. She's James's daughter. Trudy was in the studio almost every session that we had for the record, which, by the way, is called Big Trippin' on Soulville Records, a record label that I am so fortunate enough to have as a musical partner and a co-conspirator, Ms. Lori Precious. Thank you so much for this. You all are just beautiful people. You're wonderful people, and I work in different places around the world, but I've told many, and I will say to you all this evening, there is absolutely nothing like performing at the world stage in Leimert Park for my people. We thank you for that very much. We're going to play one more song before we take a break. And as I often like to do is like remind you that you can't leave on the breaks. You know, Ralph, I've been doing this for a while, and you know, and the band takes a break, we'll be back in 15 minutes or whatever. And then we come back and like half the crowd is gone. So we're going to take a legitimate 20-minute break. And we don't want you to leave, okay? And we might have to have some armed guards at the door. But thank you again, Linda Sam. I don't feel worthy, but I do feel truly blessed this evening. Thank you. This is Big Trippin'. Huh? Yeah, we do. We have another set. We're going to close this for now. Gotta be honest with you. One of my best friends right now is an extraordinary man, an extraordinary musician. You could say he's one hell of a guy. And most of us have known my good friend John Williams for many, many years. John's a whole bunch of stuff. He's a lot of things for one guy, you know. And my good friend and I became friends when he was in the 9th grade and I was in the 10th grade. And I was in Jefferson High School's marching band back in the days when I played trumpet in the marching band. And Jefferson High had to make up for the fact that there wasn't a big attendance in the marching band, so we actually had to combine with Carver Junior High School to make a decent, you know, marching band for such events. And basically, I took John home with me and like he never left. And our good brother is like fighting for his life at the moment. I didn't want to use that because it sounds so cliche, but it's actually true. And John's, I'm going to make this shorter than I have been, but as a young composer, John would be the first person that would hear the music that I was writing, not because I would get on the phone and call him up, hey man, I want you to come by, sir. You know that. No, John was just always there, like at my house. He was just always there for years and years and decades and decades. So he would always show up when I would be at different levels of development of songs that I would write. And he would often be the one that would go, yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah, that's going to be all right, man. But why don't you change it up? And that has happened for like 50 friggin' years. And so while we were like all staying in the home of the great jazz lady, Miss Rose Gales, I said, hey man, I just finished this tune and I wrote it for you, John. And he's like, what's it called? I said, it's called Big Trippin'. Then he's going to call himself getting an attitude. All of a sudden, Gerald, he's going to get like a big tripping. Me? What? Yeah, man, because you always tripping. John been tripping. He trips harder than anybody. Anybody here know John? Everybody know. Don't nobody trip harder than John, ain't that right? All right, Dwight. My brother John, I hope you can hear it. This is a tune called Big Trippin'.
Bobby West, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby, would you love to say one more last thing to your audience that is viewing and the audience is in the house? Any last words? You done? It's now we can. It's one set. He ready to go. More music, more.
I didn't know. It's over with already? I didn't know it was going to be one set. Okay.
Okay, this must be the one I'm singing on.
Okay, yes it is.
No, I'm just teasing. No, go ahead, Bobby. Autumn leaves very, very fast.
Everybody,
I get to sing with the band.
it is our honor to present to you Sister Nene.
G. Autumn leaves, G. G. One, two, three. Ooh. autumn leaves drip by my window. The autumn leaves are red and gold. I see your lips so warm and tender, the suntan hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days seem long, and soon I'll hear whole winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to you better way. The autumn leaves drip by my window. The autumn leaves are red and gold. I see your lips so warm and tender, the suntan hands I used to hold. Oh, since you went away, went away, went away, went away, went away. Hey, oh, the days seem oh so long. I miss you most of all, my Bobby West, when autumn leaves start to fall. When autumn leaves start to fall, you went away, the days seem long. Soon I'll hear winter song. I miss you most of all, my darling Bobby West. When autumn leaves start to fall, I miss you more, Bobby baby. When autumn leaves start to fall, I miss you most of all, my darling. Autumn leaves start to fall. When autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, oh, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves start to fall. I miss you most of all. I miss you. I miss you. Bobby West, I miss you most of all, brother. When autumn leaves start to fall, we miss you more, Bobby. When autumn leaves start to fall, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves start to fall, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves start to fall. Bobby West, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby West, Kevin O'Neill, Gerald Ballard, the world stage, the world stage, the world stage. Hey. We'll see you back here next Friday, 8 o'clock, open. Bobby West, we love you so much. Let's give Bobby a hand, y'all. The band is smoking. Yeah, next Friday, 8 o'clock. Click the link. Good night, everyone. Maestro Bobby West, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Stand on your feet if you can. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Is it okay? Thank you, everybody, for coming out this evening. We had a lot of fun. And gee, I didn't get the memo. And so we're all wound up, but we have to finish this evening. Once again, please help me in thanking the great Kevin O'Neill on acoustic bass. Some of you might have heard Kevin for the first time. And so, really, he is like one of the greatest. And a dear friend. And with our new record release, which is called Big Trippin' on Soulville, recorded right here at the World Stage's Sound Labs, it featured myself and the great company, Mr. Gerald Ballard on drums, Gerald's performance on the record is really stellar. I mean, he does an extraordinary job throughout from the downbeat. And of course, the record featured our honored guest this evening, the late great bassist, Mr. James Leary. Thanks, everybody. We have to go because they're making us leave, so we got to go. Thank you for coming out. Funde Lejeune, Jesse Sharp. These are Pan-African People's Orchestra people here this evening, and we're so thankful. We're so thankful to have Michael Datcher, Chuck Colton, Laurie Precious, and everybody else you guys could have went. And the great Mac Alvidrez is everybody. The great bassist Mac Alvidrez is here. Yeah, he's there. It's been a great evening. Thank you all. You're very nice people. We love you. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Big Trippin'.
Yes, Big Trippin'. You can get that CD. Please don't forget to get your CD and click that link for the live stream. Thank you so much. Drive safe. Meet me at the truck. I got some illegal liquor back there. Y'all didn't know for a side here. So I cook whiskey at my house.
Moonshine.
Yeah, moonshine. We calling this sunshine. Yeah, when you drink this, you think the sun is out in the dark. Okay, Bobby.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. Let's turn some lights on so we can see who we're looking at.
There really got to be some kind of nut. I can't use it. Trying to make it real compared to what